Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the phrases. Phrase. What is the phrase? Phrase is a group of related words that is used as a single part of speech. Now, this single part of speech does not contain both a verb and its subject. Let's start with the first type of phrases, prepositional phrase. Now, prepositional phrase from its name, preposition, so it includes a preposition, the object of the preposition, and any other modifiers of the object. For example, like these are examples of prepositional phrase. During the day, with us, about them. As you can see, the words in yellow, they are prepositions, and the rest of the phrase is like the object of the preposition or the modifier. For example, in this book, you can read about Camelot and its king. The first part of the sentence in this book, it is a preposition, and the rest of the this and book, they are modifiers and the object of the preposition. So, in this book, it is a prepositional phrase as it in the about Camelot and its king. The adjective phrase. Now, this is the second type of a phrases, but it is still a prepositional phrase. It is a prepositional phrase used as an adjective. This is why we call it the adjective phrase. Now, remember that an adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun. So let's take this example. The story about Tiny Tim has become famous. Now, the word story here, as you can see it is a noun. Now, the prepositional phrase about Tiny Tim, it is the prepositional phrase, but it acts here in this sentence as the adjective for the noun story. Like which story exactly? The one about Tiny Tim. The third type of phrases is the adverb phrase. Now, it's also a prepositional phrase used as an adverb. And remember that an adverb phrase modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb, like a usual adverb. Now, let's take these three examples. The first one, Jessica is active in several sports. Now, in several sports, it is the prepositional phrase that acts as an adverb because it is describing the word active. The word active, the part speech of this word is adjective. So here, the prepositional phrase in several sports acts like an adverb describing the adjective active. The second one, in the morning, I jog 5 miles. Now, in the morning, it is a prepositional phrase, as you can see, and it is describing the verb jog. So, in the morning, it is an adverb phrase. The last one, the employees worked repeatedly at the same tasks. At the same task, it is the adverb phrase that describing repeatedly, which is an adverb phrase, describing another adverb, which is repeatedly. Now, let's move to the participle. Now, the participle is a verb form that can be used as an adjective. How's that? Well, first you have to know that we have present participles and past participles. Now, in the present participles, usually this verb form ends with ing or end in ing, while the past participles end in d or ed. Like some past participles are formed irregularly, so basically ing for present and past participle for d or ed, and sometimes some of them formed irregularly. This example, the stretched net suddenly broke. Now in this example you can see the word in yellow, stretched net. Stretched here, it is a verb form, but it is not a verb. The verb in this sentence is broke. But stretched here, it is the verb form that used as an adjective describing the noun net. The participle phrase. Now, a participle phrase consists of a participle together with its modifiers and complements. The entire phrase is used as an adjective. For example, the record broken by the pitcher was impressive. Now, we say that the participle itself, like the verb form, is used as an adjective. Now, here we say that the whole phrase, the whole participle phrase, used as an adjective. So, broken by the pitcher, starting with the broken, which is the verb form, the participle, ends with en. By the pitcher, it is the participle phrase that describe record. So this participle phrase acts like an adjective describing the word or the noun record. You have to know that we have two types of verbal phrases, are the participle phrases and infinitive phrases. Now, we do know what is the participle phrases. Now, let's know what is the infinitive phrase. Infinitive. Now, an infinitive is a verbal that acts as an adjective, adverb, or a noun. Now, these verbals are always accompanied by the word to. We say to act, to read, to write. This is basically the infinitive. Now, here's an example of an infinitive acting as an adjective. For example, now is the best time to start. Now, to start here, it is the infinitive that is acting like an adjective. Now, adjective describing what? Describing time. Now is the best time to start. So it tells you about the time, that it is the best time to start. So to start here, it's acting like an adjective describing the word time. In this, now, here's another example. To start, you need a positive attitude. Now, here, the infinitive, to start at the beginning, acting as an adverb in this sentence. Now, about the participles. Now, a participle is a verbal that acts as an adjective, as we discussed before. There are two kinds of participles, present and past. And we say that present ends with ing, past ends with ed or en or d. It depends because it's irregular sometimes. For example, the blooming flowers in the vase are stunning. Now, in this example, blooming is a verb that's acting as an adjective in this sentence. It is describing the noun flowers. Blooming flowers. Now, here's another example. The broken vase was irreparable. In this example, broken is a verb that's acting as an adjective. It is describing the noun vase. Back to the infinitive. Infinitive is a verb form that can be used as a noun, as an adjective, or as an adverb. Most infinitives begin with to. This is how we wrap up this class. Thank you so much for watching it. See you next time.